In the Victorian era, 1830 to 1900s, women were properties. They had to be well-behaved and obedient. They had to be smart, but not too smart. Their sole purpose in life was to serve their husbands. Then, during the great exploration of the West, the early 20th century, women awakened. They went out of their homes and exercised their biceps. They opened stores, ran schools, and built cities after cities, all from scratch. In 1920, women voted for their US president for the first time, celebrating the truth that men and women are created equal. Throughout history, numerous female pioneers defied prejudice and fought for independence. 1 century later, their legacies still protect all people's educational and social rights. We, too, want to become modern suffragists. We must first identify current problems, then honor women's significance in the world. Finally, we will call for specific actions that can further gender equality. To join this movement, we must first realize that men and women are still not equal. Disparities exist across all aspects of life, especially in the workplace and in families. First off, sexism exists before women are hired at work. Erin McKelvey, a college graduate who switched her name to Matt McKelvey on her resume, gained from 0 to 70% response rates on job offerings. Even if women do find jobs, their problems are even worse. The National Bureau of Economic Research finds that if women have names related to certain ethnicities, they face even worse discriminations. A 2019 report by Georgetown University also compares men and women with the exact same education levels, ages, and work experiences. It finds that on average, American women earn 25% less than men on starting salaries and $650,000 less on lifelong earnings. This huge wage gap prevented women from having a good balance between work and life. Society expects them to be competent workers and happy mothers, but it does not give them the resources to succeed. I feel sorry for my aunt, who didn't get promoted because of her pregnancy. I'm frustrated by comments that girls should get married early rather than earning a PhD. There are still a lot of minds to change, and it's time to give women more freedom in life decisions. As a girl, I eagerly hope for these changes. And as a student, I'm aware of women's significance in all professional fields. Last fall, I went to a girls' orthopedics program in San Francisco and learned about experiences of female surgeons. I heard a powerful story from a co-founder, Dr. Jenny Buckley, which I want to share with you today. 2 years ago, a research team designed a patient simulator robot for CPR training. This robot did not work in the beginning. Testers need to apply enormous forces to bring it back to life, which in reality might just break the patient's ribs. The robot looked gorgeous and all calculations seemed correct, so the 10 male researchers were puzzled. But when Dr. Buckley and some female engineers joined, they found the main issue right away. The robot's chest only simulated young adult men rather than children, women, and the elders. The sensors were set according to men's estimates, which were much, much different from the real situation. Women solved this problem not because of their intelligence, but their diversity. Their different body structures and life experiences helped them see the other side of the story. They eventually made a new robot as a collaborative effort, which will soon benefit tens of thousands of patients. This story affirmed my decision to study engineering in college because I know that my voice matters a lot. It shows that women are tender, observant, and creative, that they bring irreplaceable talent to the table. We must encourage women to study all fields they desire. By doing that, we will not only have incredible CPR robots, but also phenomenal artwork, inventions, and policies. A truth always holds. When men and women are finally equal, the world will be a better place for all. To truly remember the ladies, we must turn awareness into action. We must educate both women and men. We must create more opportunities and increase women's confidence. Let us eliminate bias against female scholars so that girls can happily become anything they want to be. Let us pass legislation for equal work and equal pay so that my aunt doesn't need to worry about having a baby. Let us become leaders of communities and support the causes of AAUW, as declared in AAUW's 2020 Gender Policy Agreement. We have been and will always be staunch advocates for improving the lives of girls, women, and their families. 100 years later, high school students will open their textbooks and read about our history. Just like us, they will be touched by women's liberation in 1920. When they flip to the 2020s chapter, I know that they will also be proud of what we stand for and fight for today. Thank you.